Alright. Welcome to the Blackwater Ops Podcast. I'm your host, Seven Nation. With me, we've got the awesome Derpy Hooves.
Sweet.
Sexy Sandman.
The heck kind of intro was that?
Fuck you.
Legit record though.
That was weak.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to go again?
Anyways, just get on with it.
Alright,
Get on with it.
so,
Yeah,
and then,
record. Do it like that. Remember to say awesome Derpy Hooves in a weird stylish way like you did the first one.
okay. The awesome Derpy Hooves.
Yeah, say it like that.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then back from the dead, we've got Beguiled.
I'm watching SpongeBob right now.
And special guest SpongeBob SquarePants. Then we've also got
The other guy that was supposed to be
Jay
here.
Nipper, the Bodie Whipper.
Yo,
Juggz.
what up, dog?
So
I
there we
brought
go.
my trusty companion, King Cuddlesworth the Penguin, along with me, so I'm all set for this.
All right. So I feel like we need, like, you know, on radio shows where they have like the weird fucking sounds and stuff.
Like a soundboard.
Yeah, we need a
Welcome
soundboard.
to the BWO Podcast.
Blackwater Ops Podcast.
Rich, the random
Your
dog
sound.
in the background.
Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
welcome to the podcast. This episode we've got Juggz on, obviously, so we're gonna be asking him some questions, just like last time. Hopefully, we'll be able to get through those like easier, not as rushed as last time. But yeah.
Take 5 minutes each question. No.
I have a chest cold, so I apologize because you guys are gonna be here for coffee.
Turn your mic up, son.
You're always too quiet, especially in the Borderlands recordings.
Just yell really loud.
Hey, everybody!
That's pretty
Talk
good.
like that the whole time. Do it.
Talk like that all the whole time.
So yeah. I'm gonna-
Okay, so do you want to know my favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Artist because it's quiet.
I didn't even hear what movie he liked because
The Artist.
somebody was like sneezing into his mic.
The Artist, he said.
Oh, The Artist. Yeah, that's a good movie. I like that one.
That actually isn't my favorite movie. I was just saying that to make a joke, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and special guest, Beguiled's mom.
Hold on.
Yep.
I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Did we just lose Beguiled?
I don't know. We may have.
I don't hear the background SpongeBob anymore.
Oh no.
His mom called for him, so he turned it down.
R.I.P.
Mom.
SpongeBob.
His mom killed him again.
So
Alright.
close.
Okay.
How
Anyway,
do I sound now, guys?
you sound
Good.
beautiful.
Okay, thank you, baby. Whatever happened to that honeymoon we were supposed to go on?
Oh shit.
Yeah. What's wrong with getting you?
Okay, let's just move on
I
to the
thought-
questions
I
now.
thought you were gonna take care of that. All right. Anyways, yeah. Questions.
Are
First
we,
question.
let's record
From TK.
I thought I was doing this. Good.
Shut up! I'm gonna
It's
do
my
it.
idea.
I want to do it.
All right.
Who's gonna do it actually?
Takai asks,
There we go.
Juggz, thoughts on my driving? Discussed.
Oh my god. In Halo, it's funny because in Halo 4, like it was like the first week after Halo 4 came out, and I believe it was during Sandman's first or second game night or something like that. Takai was with us, and we were on shit, I forgot the name of it. It was the Halo 3 map.
Or the
Valhalla.
Halo map.
Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla.
Wow, holla.
It was on that, and he was driving a Warthog, and he needed a gunner. So I was like, sure, why not? I'm gonna jump in. And like he was dodging like so many freaking bullets and missiles and everything, while I was just mowing everyone down. And like he ended up getting like 14 wheelman medals, and it was like it was ridiculous. And he was doing flips and landing them perfectly. It was like fucking hilarious. His Asian driving skills are too OP.
Usually think that'd be the opposite. All right, well, yeah, I actually remember when I was hosting like Halo 3 game nights way back in the day that like he every single time I was like a passenger, he drove off the edge. So
He hated you.
no, I think he just liked to see me suffer.
We did
All right.
Halo 3 game nights.
Yeah.
So guys, Beguiled killed himself.
Apparently,
Oh
R.I.P.
no. We lost.
like before this recording, all I heard was Ryan. So
He just came back from the dead and now he's gone again. R.I.P.
Such
He
a
just had-
short life.
He has just the worst luck. Oh,
All right. Wicked asks, "Why is your name Juggz?" I've
I
always
think
wondered-
everybody wants to know that.
It's because of his big titties.
yes, obviously because of my big titties. No, I could give you some like cheap little story and try to sound cool and be like, yeah, I got it because it was another name for titties. But
It was my name in Vietnam.
Instead, I'll just give you guys the real legitimate answer. My gamer tag was Juggalo for Life 03 before I changed it.
Juggalo.
And there was this game that Dill from Blackwater Ops used to play with me like way back in the day, and we kind of occasionally visit it now. And I hope you guys never play it because it's a shit game, but it's called Outwar, and it's a browser RPG. And like it was such a terrible name, but or terrible game, whatever. And there
Terrible
we
name.
like
game, same thing.
yeah, we were in a clan in it, and or a crew as they called them. And the crew, instead of calling me Juggalo, they called me Juggz for short. And I kind of liked it a lot and stuck with it. And whenever I came over to Blackwater Ops, I was going to go with Juggalo for Life 03 because that was my username for everything. But then I thought about it and I was like, do I really want to be one of those fags that has numbers in his name? So I just made it Juggz. And I've kept it ever since.
Juggz 256.
I even like I was getting rage, sorry, but I was getting like rage, like so much hate from my gamer tag that I even changed it because like nobody likes Juggalos. So I was getting so sick of getting hate messages every time I played Halo that I changed it to Bouncy Juggz.
It's those guys with the clown faces and the magnets, right?
Yeah.
Ew.
That sounded weird. All right. Well, well, I actually remember like the people who know me really well on BWO, like since I'm known as Sandman, like people just call me Sandy now. I don't know. It's stuck with me.
I'm gonna start
Right.
calling you Sandy Hook.
Please do not. No, I refuse.
Speaking of Sandy.
Christ
okay,
asks.
never mind. I'll talk about that later.
Nobody
No,
looked at him.
Wait, do you want to say it now, or do I just continue?
Oh yeah,
with
no. Like recent news, I guess it's today. Joe Biden met with like EA and Activision about the Sandy Hook shooting.
Oh my god!
I've got the article open up now.
Are you
Wait,
serious?
Why did they meet up with EA and Activision about
I don't
that?
know.
They had, what did they do? Did they shoot
Hold on,
up?
I'm gonna
Oh my-
post the link in the Skype chat.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Like, this is the dumbest. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Hold on, let me.
And one of them brought a copy of Blast Man 3. What?
Yeah, this is fake.
I've never even heard of that game. What? Wow. Just goes to show the media can just tell people anything.
And
And they believe
Epic
it.
Games was there. ZeniMax. I mean, there's not much news here, but it just says, I guess, they're discussing policy now. I don't know why.
I'm looking at that picture where they're like it's like a side view, and then there's like one part it's like completely clean, like just regular people, and then there's like a bunch of sweaty cameramen behind.
Wait a
it.
minute. What? Wait,
I would hate
I'm
on that
looking
side.
at this picture. I'm looking at this picture of Blastman 3. What console is that?
Don't know.
It's
I
like,
looked down and read. They said it was just a prop. It was just a prop to demonstrate the rating system.
I was about to say, like,
Searching
what
for
the heck
Blastman
is?
3.
I'm back.
I'm trying to read
Oh,
it.
hey.
Like,
Oh my
it's-
God, it's Beguiled.
Hey.
Oh,
Back
zombie.
from the dead again.
Oh, wait, okay.
My voodoo witch powers helped
Oh,
you
I'm
come
trying to-
alive.
I don't think this game exists.
Yeah, it's like
There's Sonic Blast Man, but
I
that's it.
just said it was a prop for the rating.
Well, you know what, Derpy?
learned to hear.
Wow.
Like, if you look down there, it says at the bottom, it says update. Yes, this is a prop or something.
What does this say?
Yeah, I was about to say it's like Gigatron or something as
Yeah.
a console. I don't even
I don't
know.
think
It's
that's.
a Sega CD.
It's a Sega graduation. That's what it is.
All right, someone fill me in. What are we talking about?
Well,
can
click
we,
the link. It'll explain
click the link.
everything.
Okay, I have no idea what you just said.
Holy God.
Link.
there's a link in the
a
Skype
link
chat.
in
Click it.
Discussion. There you go.
All right. One sec. I can't find it. Wait.
Brick Squad.
Anyways, Christ asked, when are you going to give me my game back, Juggz?
I'm not even gonna answer that because it's a personal thing, and me and him have already discussed that. So let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, then. Next question. I'll leave that to you too. Next question from Otaku. Well, I didn't say his name, right? I know I didn't. Whatever. My question, just the tip?
Okay.
I
Well,
want
that
the full thing.
I can already see where this is going.
I'm just not even going to ask.
Wait, guys, hold on
Let's
for a sec.
just look over that one.
Lives in a pineapple
yeah,
under the sea.
please do.
SpongeBob
Um,
SquarePants. Swallowed in yellow and pours the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. And jump on the deck and jump like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's spongy ball spin.
Yay!
SpongeBob by Beguiled.
Right.
What
Okay.
just
Moving
happened?
on.
SpongeBob ages.
Moving
And I know
on.
that still.
Moving on. Well, what Mr. Jihad says, what exactly are jugs and where do you keep the said jugs?
You see, jugs are a container that holds liquid, and you keep them in a refrigerator.
Okay. All
Perfect
right.
answer.
Next question.
All right. Dill asks, what's the first rule of Fight Club jugs? Also, who used to give us cooking tips a long time ago? I forget. Also, your thoughts on Mosh hitting 70 and not saying goodbye.
That bastard.
The first rule of Fight Club is not to talk about Fight Club, therefore you're going to be found and raped and beaten, Dill.
Dude, you just
And,
talked about it.
Oh
Dude.
God, now we're all going to go.
Dude, what
Oh.
the fuck?
And
I didn't say anything.
the second...
Well, I
the
was,
second-
in my defense, I was just stating the question, not saying the question.
The second question that he asked relates to that Outward game that I was talking about, and I believe that the person who gave us cooking tips still was Hoodish, and I kind of just like left too without saying anything. So I don't know. Me and him still talk over Facebook, but we don't talk in like the game anymore. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
Is the
I got
current
disconnected.
financial-
Eric asks, is the current financial crisis in Europe ultimately going to result in a new European superstate dominated by Germany? What? And the CDC is located in Atlanta, Georgia, yet many people in Georgia recently have contracted and been affected by flesh-eating bacteria. Is there a connection? I want answer.
Hashtag conspiracies.
Give us your expert opinion.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you. Put a smart in this podcast.
The current financial crisis in Europe. I I feel like it is going to result in a new European superstate, but not dominated by Germany. Instead, we're going to take that part over.
We're just gonna
Because we
we're
need
gonna
more.
instate the
we
United
need more-
States of Europe.
Yeah, we need more overseas land. We need to make sure that we grab the world by the balls again, so people know just how deadly and evil we are. So I feel like we're gonna take it over. And then
America. Yeah.
zombie viruses are being released by the CDC.
Yeah, most likely.
Yep.
All right. Kilroy asks for everyone. A zombie apocalypse occurs, and you have the chance to rescue a single BWO member to take
Oh,
with you on your zombie
God.
slaying journey. Who do you take? Ooh, that's a good question.
Matt, go first.
All right, I'm gonna have to. Was Snell in the military? I forget.
He works out. He has muscles, so
He's
he'll
got
protect
big
you.
muscles.
He's a gym teacher.
uh,
And I think every male is supposed to be a part of the Belgian military or something like that at a certain age. So
Snell or Eric?
I'd
If-
probably
if-
say Eric.
If Snell
Military
has
guy.
military experience, then
Knows his
Snell.
stuff.
If not, Eric. Done.
Uh,
I need someone to protect me.
I would say either Eric or Kilroy, because when it comes to like defending yourself, they probably know their stuff. I mean, Eric probably more so because he was actually in the military. So I'd probably trust him more with my life in a zombie apocalypse situation.
plus Kilroy would just use you to save his own ass.
I'd probably be the meat shield. That would suck in zombie.
He would make you stand out in the middle of places and attract all the zombies while he uses his Mosin Nagant to blow up the world.
Over here, okay. No,
You didn't even say it right. You said Mosin Nagant. What? It's more
I
than
said-
the Gaunt's.
I said Mosin Nagant because I don't speak gun, so
Mosin Nagant.
What's in the gut?
I don't good. All right. Caused Alarm asks, who used my toothbrush?
I didn't even answer the previous question.
not
but
all
okay.
of us even
Or-
answered. It was just you
Oh.
and Matt.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Look at it.
My
The
bad.
guy who didn't even answer two is like he's not even a part of the conversation. You guys, really?
I'm
Why?
sorry. It was me.
He's alive.
It's because you sang the SpongeBob SquarePants song. It screwed us all up.
It's all your fault, Miguel.
Anyway, Derpy, answer the question.
I don't even know if I should answer that because if I feel if I could choose, it's a matter of right and wrong, and if I choose the wrong person, certain other people are going to be like, "Why didn't you choose me?"
It doesn't
And I'll
even
be like-
matter. Just choose.
Okay,
One
okay.
person. Make a
Ugly
decision.
Situation.
A decision. Okay, this is
Zombie
not
apocalypse.
not an honest to God decision, but if I had to choose, how about wait? He said a single BWO member. Darn.
Yep, a single BWO member.
Oh, this is hard.
Um.
Um.
Um. No, but seriously, I'd probably choose Eric too, because you know muscles.
Ryan?
Let me see. I'd probably go Eric.
Alright.
Everyone's picking Eric. Well, I am going to be the odd man out, and I'm going to pick Zaxxery because he can just put all the zombies in his throne. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
For me, like if I know I'm totally screwed over regardless, instead of Eric, I'd probably pick Homestar then. Because let's be honest here, Homestar's awesome.
Yeah, he posted that very nice picture of a butt.
He posted a butt, so he's a cool guy.
Okay, moving on. Caused Alarm asks, who used my toothbrush?
I did.
Shit, that might have been me.
Also, which game series do you think would work as MMOs?
Well, I'm gonna say right now, I used your toothbrush cause because I needed something to clean my toilet with. And as for the game series, shit, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, the Elder Scrolls one is going to be
It's
out.
already coming out.
So, if it wasn't already coming out, I would say that. But
I'd
since
probably-
it is, I'd have to pick something else now.
I would say Fallout, but that's like kind of the answer that I would honestly expect anybody to give. So, and I kind of want to be the person that like goes out of his way to pick something different to be different.
I'm trying to think. Hold on.
What about GTA?
Yeah. With
Grand Theft
GTA,
Auto, yeah,
Cool.
That could work. Yeah.
GTA would be cool.
it would be so fun. Except for the fact, whenever you like sign on, you can get dickheads who just run around and try to kill everyone.
Yeah.
There would be so many car crashes because there are going to be so many people driving at like 80 miles.
They're going 88 miles per hour, Morty.
Nobody drives well in that game.
I honestly, whenever I play Grand Theft Auto, for some reason I try to drive like every other pedestrian
Yeah.
because I want to like see if I can do it, and like I'll have to like line up at a red light, and then like one passenger behind or one driver behind me for some reason will try to go around me even though we're at a red light and we're stopped, and I'm like, what the hell? Does the game just want you to drive recklessly no matter what?
It definitely does.
It does. So, like, to answer his question for mine, geez, Juggz, you need to control that cough. I don't want to get the flu over Skype. But to answer his question of who used my toothbrush, as soon as he said that, I don't know why, but I honestly thought of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, where that one episode where like this bad imaginary friend just comes around and wrecks everything, and then he blames Blue for it, and so Blue gets in trouble. And then, like, there was that one scene where he was like, "Oh, by the way, this is your toothbrush," and he used it to clean the toilet. I was like, "Oh, wow." I don't know if none of y'all watched that show or remember that episode.
I
I used to watch it a little bit, but not much.
It was like way back in the day.
I used to watch it every day whenever I got off of school. Like, as soon as I got home, I'd watch it, but that was, like, so long ago, I don't, like, remember most of it.
Courtesy of Mrs. Faust.
I always liked Hey Arnold. That was, like, my favorite show.
I hated that show.
Why?
Hated it with a passion.
Why?
Oh, I thought it was so boring. And I hated the art style of it.
Wait, what
Like-
show now?
Hey Arnold.
Hang on.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, that was
Are you
kidding me?
I hated that show so
You
much.
don't like Hey Arnold.
I
Leave right
hated
now.
it. I hated that Helga bitch in it. Like, I thought she was a slut. I hated it. I hated Arnold in his football-shaped head. I hated the black dude because I felt like he was a pencil. Like,
Dude,
only
Hey
part-
Arnold was like one of my favorite cartoons.
and also, well, to be honest, part of the reason why I hated the show and why I hate part of the reason why I hated the show is because I was a Cartoon Network fanboy and I hated Nickelodeon. Like, the only show that I liked on Nickelodeon was
SpongeBob SquarePants.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, and
Boom.
Real Monsters. Like, I
Beguiled
love
again.
the thought of that show
Yeah.
again. Oh, figures.
I actually didn't really like Cartoon Network. The only shows I watched on it were
Powerpuff
what's it called?
Girls.
Ed, Ed and Eddie and Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I always
I like-
watched Courage, Ed, Ed and Eddie, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Foster's Home for Imaginary
Oh,
Friends,
and
Dragon
Game
Ball
Next
Z when it came on every Saturday at 8. Like,
Anything
I
on
love-
Toonami,
Yeah.
I probably watched it.
That was
Girls
probably the
Club.
coolest thing to wake up on when you was a little kid, to wake up on Saturday mornings, because that was the only shows you actually watched.
Oh yeah, and also Codename Kid Next Door. That's also what I watched.
Kids
on
Next Door, yes.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why, but I just like that show too, and I just feel like I have something against football-shaped heads.
That might be it.
I hated Hey Arnold. I hated well, I didn't hate, but I disliked Codename Kids Next Door, and I'm not a fan of Family Guy.
Why are you racist against the football-headed community?
I don't know. I think I'm actually Charlie Brown, and I have a thing against footballs.
Nightmares, I know. Anyways,
Also what's it
Okay.
called? Dexter's Laboratory and
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, Samurai Jack was my shit. I love that show.
Those had to be the only shows I watched on Cartoon Network.
all I remember from Samurai Jack was that one that, like, where it's like when they was getting into the series, and then he had to, like, to help these dogs defend from Aku's army or whatever. because I know that episode played a lot, and that I remember the last episode I watched of Samurai Jack is when the kids were like telling a story about how Samurai Jack and then Aku would fight, and I just remember this kid always cutting to the chase, and he would be like, and then they fight. Like
Yeah,
that.
did they ever finish that series?
Yeah, they finished
Yeah.
it.
I don't think I ever saw like the actual ending of that.
I don't think I have either. Like it
Like,
kind
it
of
wasn't-
ended.
I don't think
ended
it was
very-
aired on Cartoon Network.
I think it ended very nonchalantly. Like I don't think that there was too much of a build up to the ending. I think it just kind of ended. But I know I heard rumors that they were supposed to bring back Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I heard rumors that they were supposed to bring back Samurai Jack, and I heard rumors that they were supposed to bring back Grim Adventures for Billy and Mandy, and I kind of feel like that those are all false.
Well, they did actually end up bringing back Toonami, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
There's
Adult
no-
Swim.
Except
When it
it's-
ended, when
except
Toonami ended, it was like depressing. Like the first time, I was just like, oh, the like thing that they showed.
Yeah, they just brought it back and put it on Adult Swim because the Adult Swim just made Toonami their anime program. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why adult Toonami kind of like
And pretty much
faded away
everyone-
and died the first time was because they changed the look of Tom. Because like Tom in
Yeah.
the first and
Yeah.
Tom and like Tom 1.0 was like he was just like this short little midget robot dude, and it was pretty cool. Then Tom 2.0, he was like
So
he
awesome.
was slightly taller, but he had like that whole like kind of dark blue and white look about him, and he looked super cool. Then Tom 3.0, he was like really tall and buff, and like he looked cool. Then Tom 4.0, he was a fucking
It's
robot.
like stupid. Yeah.
It was so dumb.
I used to love Toonami. Like Toonami was my childhood.
Yeah.
5, 4,
No, but
3, 2, the show would start.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, and the thing about having Toonami now on Adult Swim is that now
It's too
everyone
late now.
watching Adult Swim, everyone watching Adult Swim probably watched Toonami as a kid. So
Yeah.
now it's just like, oh hey, it's Tom again. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't-
look, it's the average shows that we watch every Saturday night on Adult Swim anyway.
And yet, see, here's the thing: if you actually watched anime, you wouldn't even pay attention to this stuff because it's probably already finished it if you torrent all the anime.
Yeah. I feel like it's too like late though. Like I like start watching it, and then like the stuff that I really want to watch is on at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's just
Like you would have to wake up at like 6 o'clock just to watch.
yeah,
Like
I'm like,
No, I
Gosh,
remember.
come on.
that's
I
a
remember
dumb
when they
show.
announced. I remember when they announced like bringing Toonami back on April Fools. I
Yeah.
stayed up until 4 a.m. just to watch Trigun.
I did too, but like my favorite part of that night was like I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, I remember this episode. Oh my god, I remember this episode. I was like, man, this is so awesome. I'm watching Toonami again. Then they showed that episode of Dragon Ball Z with the father-son Kamehameha, because I'm a Dragon Ball Z nerd. So, and if you guys aren't, then oh well.
Welcome to the
And like,
club.
and like I saw it and like I was like instant and shit. Like it was as if nostalgia walked up to me and hit me right in the balls. Like I was just like so happy. And then after that, I watched it through the rest of the night. You know, saw Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
only shows that I liked from the new Toonami was Dead Man Wonderland and Cowboy Bebop. Other than that, I didn't really care about anything else.
I
Those are
need to start watching
fantastic
Cowboy
shows.
Bebop. I've never seen that series. I really need to start.
that
'Cause
very
I've seen,
very
like,
old
1 or 2
series.
watch it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I remember? You know what I remember? I remember what is it? I remember Case Closed, and then I remember what is it? Lupin the Third.
Oh god, that show!
Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star. Anybody?
I remember that show too. Didn't they used to have like Gundam on that show too?
Yeah, they had.
They
I
had
think they had
different-
Gundam
They had
Seed.
3 different
and
Gundams in that show.
Before that, they had Gundam Seed and Gundam Wing. I do remember they had Gundam Wing.
I just remember the Gundams when the Gundams were like midgets and all that.
Oh yeah, that show. That show.
Yo, I'll be back in a sec.
Shading animation or something.
No, I used to watch the like. No, like even though like it was completely cheesy, like I thought it was completely cheesy how they were like midget things. Like I used to watch that show so much, and I used to like the little like segment afterwards, like the Zako hour or whatever it's called. Like that is the reason why I watched that show because I liked those characters.
Oh, I remember another show too. Before we move on, one more show. Effing Zoids.
Oh my god! Yes!
Zoids.
Oh man, I remember that.
Zoids.
Oh, that was like a nostalgia sniper shot all the way from Derpy's place to my basement. Like, oh man, I remember that show.
You started talking about Gunner, and I was like, wait, what's that other show? It's not Voltron. It's Zoids. Yes.
Zoids, dude. I used to love that show. All right. Okay. Well, moving on. Questions. Even though I love talking about old nostalgic stuff. Wicked asks favorite quotes.
That's doable.
Was that your quote or?
I'm back.
Hey.
Hey, that was Jugg's quote, but you know.
Favorite quote.
Shit, that's hard. I have like 7 favorite quotes. Like I don't have one, but I'll pick one out of these ones that I got that I like really enjoy that I just like put up on my Facebook because they're my favorite ones. Like I don't have a preferred one, but the first one that I have on there is from the show Eastbound and Down, and it's a true champion face to face with his darkest hour would do whatever it takes to rise above. A man fights the fight and then fights some more because surrender is death, and death is for pussies. And that was from the main protagonist, main protagonist Kenny Powers.
That's a great show.
I loved it. I watched it all the way till the end.
You have any quotes from Drake and Josh?
How many seasons did that have? Because I only watched the first 2.
It had 3. The third one was the final one.
Okay,
That's another show
I need to watch that.
Watch all the time. Drake and Josh.
Yes.
I always liked
That was
Kenan and Kel.
awesome.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's way back in the day.
Yeah.
The best
that's
line
like
from Drake
all
and Josh.
that and Kablam. Anybody remember Kablam?
I remember Kablam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like the melting guy. Like whoever, like the melt man whose ability is to melt or something. Like I'm trying to remember what that was.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
I remember the show. I barely remember anything about it, but I remember I used to watch
a cartoon.
I love Ren and Stimpy Powder Toast Man.
No. What was that other show that came on Adult Swim? What was it? It's called Shin Chan or something.
Oh God,
Oh
that
my
show.
God.
Action bastard.
Okay, we need to move on and have everybody else give their favorite quotes
Okay.
before we go back into cartoon nostalgia. So let's go.
Okay. Let's see. My favorite quote, I guess my favorite quote would be like, if I had to go for a serious one, it'd probably be like Adam Savage's "I reject your reality and substitute my own" from MythBusters. And then a funny one, which is actually in my yearbook too. Like, I got my yearbook back like not too long ago. Well, I finally got it because I paid for it. And then there's this one guy that was in my class, in my graduating class, and you know how they like put your picture in the graduating class and then they like put a quote beside it.
Yeah.
His quote was, "I used to be an adventurer like you, but I took an arrow in the knee."
Oh my God.
He actually put that in there.
Oh my God. I never had a quote.
I'm looking. I'm currently searching for mine because it needs to be like old.
I got one.
Okay.
Drake and Josh. Josh went to the door to open a package, and he's like, have a nice day. Don't tell me what to do.
Speaking
of Drake and Josh is skinny now. What the fuck?
Yes, the kid got skinny.
What
And
the?
isn't he like gonna be in that Red Dawn or whatever?
He's gonna be in the Red Dawn remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I want to see him die.
My friend at DePaul University actually like got to take a picture with him. It was pretty cool to see that. God, where is the quote
Anyway.
in like text form and not video?
Well,
All right, hold on.
Well, you're looking for that. I'll answer mine. Mine would be from Julius Caesar, the play. Of all the
Et tu,
wonders...
Brute?
What?
Et tu, Brute? Nah, that's too obvious.
No, not that one. It's, of all the wonders that I yet have heard, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death a necessary end will come when it will come.
That's too long.
No. No, that's my quote. I'm sticking to it.
My quote was pretty long. Like, do you want me
Right.
to get my longest quote?
Or, another one of my favorites is, Smoke Weed Every Day by, Snoop Dogg.
Every day.
All right. Well, I actually have two good quotes. I was trying to look for one. There's one that I'm trying to remember exactly, and there's another one that I pretty much know by heart. Both are from The Lord of the Rings. One quote by Gandalf and the other by Sam. And I remember the one by Sam. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. A new day will come, and I'm trying to think. I'm forgetting it again. Darn it.
So the question went from favorite quotes to favorite monologues.
Yeah, whatever. But
It's a quote. It's a quote. It counts.
Okay, well, the other quote is Gandalf's famous line in the first movie. It's like, it's like use the time you have or whatever. I'm trying to think. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. That's the quote. Now I remember it.
Awesome.
Cry so much in those movies.
I dislike the Lord of the Rings movies, but we're gonna continue.
Well,
Okay.
let's move on. All right,
Okay.
Auditor, get a haircut, hippie. All right, and
I'm just-
Tundra
Take me a little while to
asks
take that
me,
in, but-
what do you think about the changes done to Forge, lowering the gun, new armor, and other utilities in Halo 4 with respect to machinima production? Well, I really don't have much of an opinion, since I don't make a billion machinimas a day. I do Let's Plays, but, I think it's going to be easier, overall to use and, design unique kind of armors and characters and stuff like that. So, yeah, I have a high opinion of it, I guess.
Actually, I found a problem with lowering your weapon in Halo 4. If you walk, your weapon actually goes back to the regular position, and then when you stop, it goes back down. It's weird.
Can you
That's
still do
dumb.
it? Can you still do it offline?
I mean, you could do it offline, but that happens too.
Really? That's
Yeah.
lame.
It's stupid.
All
Again with that little animation exploit, excuse.
All right, Boysenberry asks, oh god, if you could bang any chick in the world, who? Oh god.
Say that one more time.
If you could bang any chick in the world, who would it be?
That's. I think you can-
Well, I would have to go with my celebrity crush, freaking Zoe Deschanel,
Yeah.
because that's just my celebrity crush. And I wouldn't just bang her. I would friend the shit out of her. That's what I would do. I would be there for her. I'd cook her breakfast in the morning. I'd make sure that she was fine if she was sick. I'd turn on her favorite soap operas. I would treat her like a queen.
Assuming she watches soap operas.
Assuming if she watches horror movies, then hell yeah, I'm cool with that. But just Zoe Deschanel is my answer.
Next.
Beguiled. Did he die again?
He died again.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Beguiled. Hey, Beguiled. Are you alive?
Poke him, see if he's still alive.
God, the question was, when you get to the age of consent, if you couldn't bang any chick in the world, who would it be?
I think he
Poke.
died. Derpy
Yeah, he
will answer.
Yeah. I'll take over. I'll stall for him as much as I can.
He was probably like getting a heart attack. He's like, oh God, I don't want to answer that question.
I'll answer it. If you're banging a chick in the world, who would it be? Probably. This is a close tie between I have three favorites. This is a close tie between like Angelina Jolie, Jessica Negri, and then probably Chanel West Coast, off of like Robin Big or something.
Oh, okay. She's like the secretary, right?
Yeah. She like works in a fantasy factory on the second floor with her own office and stuff. I'd be like, we can make use of that office.
Okay, I'm back. I had to go pee.
Oh, hey.
Oh, okay, you are alive.
To go pee.
Beguiled, if you could bang any chick in the world, who would it be?
That's gonna be a hard one. Let me see.
Ooh.
Oh, it definitely will be a hard one.
Hey!
Yes.
This is why we need a soundboard.
We do.
It's gonna
I
take
can
a
act
while.
as a
I'll let
sound.
you know
I can
later.
act as a soundboard.
He'll let us know later. Okay. So I'll let...
We'll be on like the second page of questions, and he'll respond and be like, "Oh, the chick who I'd like to bang."
Like 10 minutes later, I'll say it.
Okay.
Right. Just scream it randomly.
Yeah, just randomly, like, blurt it
When
out.
we're talking. All right, so, all right, I guess I'll answer now. I don't know, either Jessica Negri or Lindsay Sterling. She's actually really cool. So, yeah.
Lindsay Lohan?
Sterling.
Lohan?
Lohan before
the
after she
chick-
started Herbie maybe, but
No, you know, like the chick with the violin.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right. Okay, good. You're not stupid. Yay!
Not
Okay.
quite.
So until
I'm gonna have...
Beguiled comes up with his answer, we'll move on. And whenever
Oh,
he feels like
I
he
never
has
answered.
Definition
But fine.
of
But
No,
fine.
no,
Let's
I
just
said
not,
no.
let's just
Did
not care
answer,
about what
I
Matt has
said
to
Zoe
say.
Deschanel, and you said, "Yeah, I would too."
No, I said yeah, like, yes, I would also bang her, but not number one.
Who's your number one?
Number one.
Secret. Seven Nation is gay, so he can't answer the question.
who said that?
It's
Just
Juggz.
joking.
It's Juggz.
Okay.
No, so it's answer time. Rooney Mara and
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I don't know who that is either.
hold on.
Of course, he's gonna Google it for us. I don't care that much, but
Hey,
You care.
auditor. Same question, but for dudes. Oh God.
You can bang one dude in the world. Who would it be and why?
Fuck.
Sexy Sandman.
everybody would agree with that. He's crying for help because I was knocking on his window.
Oh,
I'm gonna say Daniel Craig. We already answered this last time, but
We did?
yeah, we did.
Darn, I don't remember.
yeah. You guys answered it for the Step Brothers reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never answered, but I'd have to say, that's a hard one.
I'm gonna go SpongeBob. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start.
What else to do him with?
I'd probably go with Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay,
I heard-
I'm back.
Zach
heard
Levi.
I heard he's a chubby chaser. So
Oh, God.
handles.
Sandman.
John Stamos.
I'm not gay.
Who or whatever. No, no. I'd definitely be the giver and not the taker, though.
This is automatically assuming that.
I'll fucking take it from Daniel Craig. I don't care.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I think I Didn't we answer this kind of question before?
Yeah,
Like,
we did.
Yes.
I don't remember your answer though.
I think my answer was like David Tennant or someone.
Yeah.
Or I'll just go with that.
Is she like the daughter of Mickey Rooney, this Maritude or something?
What? No,
Like that picture you linked us.
that's not Mickey Rooney's daughter.
Oh.
Her first name's Rooney.
Oh. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I told you I didn't care.
She's kind of too skinny for my tastes.
Correction, Juggz is a chubby chaser.
I like average women.
I would just like to say that I changed the channel to SpongeBob from SpongeBob to Fairly Odd Parents.
How did you change the channel when they're on the same network?
I have my word.
Did you go from east to west? Is that what you meant?
Yep.
I don't know if you had DirecTV, but I do, and that's what I do if I want to watch.
Can you do that
I
with
have
DirecTV?
Fios. So you can do it on Fios, so I'm doing that right now.
Dang.
Did everyone answer this question?
We sure did.
All right.
Next question.
All
Your
right,
face,
Kilroy.
like Roy.
Well, Kilroy, anything is a question if you add a question mark. Your face?
The answer to that question is yes.
Yeah.
I would like to go with no. Can I buy a vowel, please?
Let's see. I don't know the context of the question.
Wicked asks, who's your favorite pony?
Oh, to me, who's
Yeah.
my favorite pony? Well, I don't watch My Little Pony like ever. Like I watched the first season and like I watched like the last like 10 episodes of it with Zach's one night, but my like, and then I kind of just like fell out of the whole, brony thing. But my favorite would have to be Fluttershy.
I knew it.
Cause I don't know. There's just something about, being able to yell at a dragon and make him cry like a little bitch. That just brings me to tears, man.
That was like the best part of the entire first season.
And then suplexing a bear, that's another thing.
Yeah, that was like the best part of the second season.
I didn't watch it.
And yelling at your friend, and then busting through a wall, yelling at your friends, telling them you're going to love me all, and then,
All right.
Animals.
All right,
but
next
whatever.
question. Flutter Rage asks, exactly how big are your jocks?
If we said they were breasts, I think they were about like maybe Triple H or something.
Mine are actually Z's. I can crush a 24-ounce full pop can with it.
All right.
Oh god.
Just slam it down on the desk. You can hear the plop from like a mile away.
It actually causes an earthquake.
Okay. Dilster asks, do you even lift?
Apparently not.
We answered this last time.
We did answer this last time, and yes, I do lift. All right.
I do lift. I lift controllers.
Hey!
Yeah, because you're a gamer.
And soda, and then pizza, and then whatever else. Oh, Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its too.
All right.
I like those. I like pizza, and I like...
Mercenary asks to all, which is your favorite doomsday scenario? Alien invasion or zombie plague?
How about no?
I'm gonna have to say zombie plague.
Personally,
Unless I can get, like, I can ally with the aliens, then alien invasion. But assuming that they just want to kill everybody, zombie plague.
Personally, I would go with the alien invasion simply for one reason. Fat people don't last long in zombie apocalypses. So I have a feeling that if I sat in my house all day, I would get vaporized eventually, but I'll have a lot. I'd rather get vaporized than have my guts torn out. So
I think
fair
the movie Zombieland answered that. He was like, fat people are gonna go first because they're not athletic.
And I was all for the zombies. I was all for the whole zombie apocalypse thing before that movie. Then I saw that and I was like, oh nope.
Nope.
Well, the thing is, for alien invasion, if they have high enough technology to actually get to Earth, You would
Covenant.
think they'd probably flatten our military defenses. So I'd probably say zombie plague as well.
I'm assuming if they're advanced enough to get here, they're not gonna be hostile and just like come and kill everybody. But
Yeah.
Or that too.
besides
That's the
that,
other thing. like if they're probably like if they can make it to our planet, they'd probably have some kind of solution to energy that they don't have to like mine the entire planet to get, you know.
Like, really, if they got here in the first place, then clearly they don't need any of our puny resources.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of they can be good, they can be bad, is the thing. I mean, this is alien invasion, assuming they are bad, you know.
yeah.
So
I'd rather go aliens. Zombies scare me, so you know. Whatever makes me less scared is the best. So you know, yeah, aliens.
Auditor, or wait,
Did you answer?
is that everyone?
Sandman, let me answer,
All right.
Alien or zombie plague? Honestly, alien invasion, because I'm just sick of zombies in general. Just, I don't know. Like, I need something fresh to enter our minds. Like, I haven't seen a good alien movie since War of the Worlds.
Well,
so-
yeah, dude.
But dude,
War of the Worlds
you're
was
black. You
aliens.
can outrun zombies.
Well, I can outjump zombies, not outrun zombies.
Dude, zombies, yeah. I mean, they're not very fresh. Their muscles are rotting and shit.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Auditor asks, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why? Include a specific example of using this power however you see fit.
Fly. I think anybody wants to fly. And how would I use it to see fit? How would I use it to see fit? So I don't have to use gas money to go to work, or in my case,
Yeah.
school. But if I okay, that's a realistic power. If I wanted just any kind of random superpower, I thought the coolest power was when I was little and I watched Ed, and Eddie, and it was just, I think Ed was like having a dream of a nightmare or something like that, right? And he was looking, his little, you know, the Canker sisters or whatever,
Yeah.
and like there was his like the short one, I forgot what her name is. She got like blue hair or somewhat. And then like in his dream, she like lifted up her arm, and then all of a sudden a chicken popped out of her armpit and like shot a laser.
Okay. Well,
Oh, jeez.
Like, I was-
wait a minute. I remember that episode.
How
You
would you
remember-
use that to see fit?
Like, if you didn't agree with me, I just lifted up my armpit, and instead of you just dying from the stench of it, I just pop out a chicken from one of the many hair follicles I have, and I'll just shoot you.
Okay.
Zzz.
Uh,
All right.
Chicken zap.
Superpower. Well, I could just say like go into like Avatar mode and like have control over all the elements, but yeah, I don't know.
telekinesis is pretty much what.
If I had to pick one of those four, probably Earth, I guess. Earth element, control over that. That'd be cool, I guess. But using it how I would see fit.
Preventing earthquakes.
Causing earthquakes. Yeah.
Causing it and then preventing it.
Yeah.
Oh. Expanding
Damn it, Sandy,
landmass.
we did it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Like, make room for Japan, because they clearly need some more land.
More like destroy
Either-
landmass.
Either control the elements or like laser breath or something.
He said laser breath. What?
That's
Every time he
terrible.
opens up his mouth and breathes, just wow.
Figured they'd be like Superman, come out your eyes or something, but
He
oh,
goes, he goes
I've
to
actually
say
seen
hello
that
to a
in an
little
episode
kid.
of SpongeBob,
Oh,
I remember that.
I do too.
the atomic flounder.
Outer. I actually, yeah, I remember that. That was like the main bad guy for Mermaid Man in Barnacle Boy.
And he was like, fire wouldn't retire, and then he like burps, and then he like lasers Barnacle Boy.
Yeah, that'll be me in 50 years.
So you're telling me you got like a If you're gonna be Barnacle Boy or Mermaid Man, you're gonna be like very deformed and have very thin appendages.
No, I said I'd be like the guy who's just like, if I didn't retire,
Honestly, I thought honestly this is a little off topic, but I honestly thought that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were based off like Mario and Luigi. Because like,
No, they were based
It
off
was
of
Batman and
Aquaman.
Robin.
No, it wasn't. It was Aquaman and his little stupid sidekick that I don't even remember because
yeah.
Aquaman is like the shittiest superhero. So, oh, look at me! I'm gonna stun you with fish. Ooh.
Wait, actually, you're right. He's got the same Aquaman suit.
I've actually never
Yeah, he
found it
does.
weird that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are human, and that they're they're under the sea, and
Well, that's
They've got
because-
superpowers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's because
That-
they can breathe.
Yeah.
no, they showed an episode on how they became superheroes. Like
They can
Like, one of
talk
them
to
got-
fish and
they got like
breathe
bit by a
underwater.
radioactive ant, and like they ate overcooked popcorn and slightly overcooked popcorn that turned them into superheroes.
that just reminded me that I forgot SpongeBob still has new episodes. Like
Does
I
it
started
really?
watching that at like I
Still
honestly
has-
stopped watching in 2008, and I did not
Oh
know
my
they kept
God.
producing episodes.
It's one of the longest episodic running television.
It's like 10
shows.
years at least.
SpongeBob's been around for 10 years.
Dang.
Yeah, like I remember the first episode was it pizza delivery or something.
It's been about 12
It
episodes.
wasn't pizza
12
delivery.
years.
It was when he gets his job at the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's been
Like
too long.
with
I just remember.
that song by Tiny Tim, like the that thing.
I just remember the pizza delivery because he was like Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza, something like that.
Krusty for you and me.
For
Yeah.
you and me,
All right.
Krusty.
Anyways, back on topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say time control. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
Wait,
Yeah.
did
Like
Beguiled?
there's so many superpowers, you can't think of like the good ones off the top of your head.
Yeah.
So when you mean time control, you mean actual time control with your hands, like you just like a Kinect, you just wave your hand, and you just, or are you talking about let's summon the TARDIS and I can go back in time?
No, like time
Yeah.
control, like actually controlling time. Like I could stop time, fast forward time, rewind.
Now, would you do like I said? Would you do it with your hands, or would you like do it like the movie Click, where you had a remote?
I'd do it with my mind. I wouldn't even have to do any hand motions or anything. I'd just think about it, and it'd be like, boom.
It's like, huh, I wonder what I had for breakfast this morning. Ooh, bacon and eggs.
Alrighty.
Uh,
What's next?
you could
Wait,
get
no,
so
what's-
much. You
what's
could
the
get so much
specific
stuff
example?
done if you could control time. You would never.
Yeah.
You
I'm
would
sorry,
Pause
that's
time, write a whole paper, and then like just use the rest of the time to like play games or something.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm sorry, my connection's terrible. It's lagging me out a lot.
I could
It's
watch
okay.
like 40 movies, finish like all the games. Fucking. You'd never be
rob
late to
bank.
work.
That'd be boring though. Like you just do like let's say okay, like for example, if I wanted to finish the Skyrim DLC in a day, well not even a day, in a minute, I would just pause time and work like non-stop on it, and then I finish it, and then to other people it would be like I
Well,
literally
wait a
finished.
minute. If you stop time, you wouldn't be able to play games, would you?
You would.
No, because like what he's saying is this is assuming if he stopped time, then anything around him that he interacts with becomes a part.
Oh,
I
It's
could.
meant-
but you
So,
couldn't
like-
play on. You couldn't play online with
No, you
e-
people.
couldn't. But you could like, since you can control time, you can still like play game. You can't play
Yeah,
online,
I
but you can play
see.
like single player games.
So like, see, he would. So like, if he wants to prove people that he can stop time, he would like touch them and then stop time. They'd be a part of his little universe.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy like this. It'd be crazy like to stop time when like somebody's like spilling like a glass of
That'd be
water.
ridiculous.
No, because I imagine like you could like catch the water
Yeah.
and then like turn it around and then make it spill on their face and then
Yeah.
But if anything that he touches immediately becomes a part of his world, wouldn't the water just go in normal motion and hit the ground and
No, I
just
could-
splash
I
down?
could
to the-
control it. It's not just
control
like.
that if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could control it however I want.
Okay.
See, that's the
Alright.
problem with time control because there's too many variables that you have to factor in.
Yeah. Anyone else need to answer that question?
I know me
Um,
and Beguiled need to. Beguiled,
Yeah.
you go.
All right. I would have to say like I guess like instant transmission, Dragon Ball stuff. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, like, because I need to get a lot of sleep. I don't know. I just do. Like and I'm always like late for school and stuff, so just, instant transmission to school. That'd be pretty cool.
Right?
'Cause
Teleporting.
it's like a mile. Yeah, it's like a mile walk. So I mean, be a
Oh my
bit easier.
Um, as for me, I'd probably, if you want to go realistically, I'd have to say flying because fuck walking. I can just fly everywhere,
Like I said,
and
everybody agrees with flying.
yeah, like I'm fat, I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting up and walking to my fridge. I feel like just flying over to it.
You're not.
That'd
You're
be
not
cool,
the only
man.
one.
But if you
Oh my
want me-
god, is that a whale in the sky?
Oh my god.
I was thinking more of a sea cow, but okay.
Yeah, you
I
both
like
are
it.
correct.
Air cow.
Hey! Get the fuck
Okay,
out.
okay. Let me be scientific with you. A manatee in the sky. Then how about that?
Fine.
But like if you want to, for an actual superpower, that shit's hard. That isn't fly or any of the generic ones. I'd have to say probably telekinesis, and not like any stupid hand motion, just with my brain, just be able to
Yeah.
pick something up from far away. Because I would totally love to just like if someone's annoying me, I would just like pick up a rock and then just like hit them in the head with it, and they'd be like, "What the fuck hit me?" And I'm like, "I don't know, but let's go somewhere else." Or I don't know, but I gotta go some like.
Okay.
I would just.
No, that would be cool. No. I can imagine that. That'd be cool. Like, for example, telekinesis. If you like, say for example, you in the movie theater, and then like you're like in the center of the movie theater, you're just sitting there, and you're like just like screwing around with everybody's food that's around them, and like they got a date next to them, and all of a sudden,
They
all
got
of
like
a sudden
popcorn in their face.
Yeah. And you just look down there, all you do would be like just sitting back and smiling, and you'd be like, "Yeah, I did that." You'd be like looking over at the guy next to you. He'd be like looking at you weird. It's like, "What do you want?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I did that over there."
They'd be going to eat a piece of popcorn, just take the popcorn and throw it on the ground, and they'd be like, "What the fuck? What just happened? Did I lose all of my strength?"
Now
They would reach down, not like still looking up at the movie, going to drink, and you just take their straw and like throw it in the garbage bin across the room, and they just plant their face into their pop.
Mind control would be another thing too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like not even mind control as in do this for me. I'm talking about like go into their mind and take control of their body.
That'd be yeah.
Like make them do
Crazy.
something stupid. Like go back to the movie theater experience. Like all of a sudden, you like hate this guy that's like like talking on the phone next to you because he's like ruining the movie. You could just mind control him, and then like mind control him, and then all of a sudden just cause him to hang up the phone and cause him like just literally like to walk out of the theater. And then just, I don't know if you really want to be a dick about it, you could just let him walk into the street or something.
Well, personally, if I wanted to be a dick about it, I would mind control, make him hang up the phone, make him stand up and pull down his pants, and I'd go back and he'd get like snapped together and be like, "Why the fuck is my pants down?" Everybody would laugh at him, and then he'd probably get detained and arrested. So
Paul,
I don't
indecent
know.
exposure.
yeah, don't be fucking talking on the phone in a movie theater, bitch.
All right.
We go to the next guy?
So
Yeah.
Auditor has a ton of questions for us.
thanks.
So should we go through them at least a bit quickly? Because some of them are just like general
Yeah,
questions.
okay.
we're like
All right.
we've been,
Do, like,
we've been
once
on this for like
after.
an hour.
Yeah, we
Okay, yeah. All right. This one seems like it's to Juggz. What made you want to be a moderator of BWO as opposed to a regular member? If given the opportunity, would you seize a higher position in the staff?
The first two actually seem to be toward me, the
No,
first two are toward me. But
But
anyway,
Matt's on the graphics team. He's staff. So
yeah, but he's saying what would it take to get you into graphic design. But anyway, to answer the first one, to be a moderator, well, really, I wanted to be a moderator because at the time, like the moderators that we had, well, we had like Dwyer as a moderator, I believe, or he was just recently promoted to admin, which I think that was it. But like I kind of figured like the moderators were pretty, lazy and didn't do much, and I know that if I was if I would become a moderator, I would just I would do more.
Get shit
Like
done.
I would make sure that things get done, and I would make sure that like any questions that are asked, I'll answer, like about the staff or anything. Like I basically did it to make the staff active again. And if given the opportunity, would I seize a higher position in the staff? Personally, no, because
I'm back.
I'm welcome back.
Sorry.
Personally, I don't want to be any higher up than I am now. I like the moderator position because I don't feel too much stress. Like I don't feel like I have the entire weight of the community on my shoulders and I have to do all of these things for my whole job is literally just discuss ideas with the rest of the staff and then close shit. So I'm cool with that. Like, and then formally and properly introduce members to the community. Like, it's just
like you do with every introduction thread.
Yeah, pretty much, except for one, but because I was sleeping all day. But whatever. It's just I don't know. Like if I was an admin, you got everyone would just be like, Juggz is a shit admin. He doesn't do anything, and I'd be like, yep, I told you. I know. He's probably gonna get pissed at me for this, but Squishy was wanting to make me an admin before he stepped down, so I can co-admin with Dwyer. But
why there's two admins, I'll never know.
I told him no, and he was like, "Why not? You'd be a good admin." I'd be like, "No, I wouldn't. I would just do the same shit that I do now, except I'd be yellow." I was like, "No, I don't even like yellow. I'd rather be orange." So, I talked him out of it. So that didn't happen. I had the chance, but I had the chance, but I turned it down because I know that it's just not the right move. I would be a terrible admin, and everyone would hate me for it because I'm not a leader. I'm not a follower, but I'm not a leader.
Understandable.
And then,
all right, next question. What would it take to get you into graphic design on BWO again?
Yeah, before you answer that, I just want to make it apparent to everybody that I made Juggz quit graphic design.
Everybody hates you now.
Here's what it is. Whenever it started, I started getting very interested in making in doing stuff with Photoshop because there was a period of time where literally every day I was just working on Photoshop, just making signatures and just kind of fucking around and doing stuff. And eventually I just got old at grown and tired out of it. And then at one point I was
literally every day for me.
At one point I was just like, I kind of feel like coming back again. And then I looked at Derpy's museum thread, and then I was just kind of like, yeah, I would probably strive to make stuff as good as that, and that's not going to happen. So I would just hate myself and quit anyway, so I'm not even going to start.
I mean, I didn't mean to discourage you by no means, but
it wasn't you. It was just me. You didn't discourage me because you weren't always rubbing your cigs in my face, going oh, look at how better I am than you. It was just I
mean, I don't. That's not cool.
But I saw them, and then I was just I would strive too hard to do better than him, and that would make it not fun for me, and I probably wouldn't be that good. So I just kind of said no. And then I was actually gonna start getting back into it because I was oh, I have a great idea for a signature, and I was gonna put it in which I forgot what it was, but I was gonna put it into progress. I was gonna start kicking its ass and everything. I went to open up Photoshop, and it's broken, and I need to fix it. So
where's Chris? He needs some help me.
I need Chris because I need to re-download it and everything, and he has everything on there, so I don't even have to re-download it. I could just copy it over, and everything will be okay. So it's just my luck. I'm yeah, I want to do it again. Get on. Oh, sorry, fucked. So
okay, now more of Auditor's questions. If you could pick anywhere in the United States to live other than where you live now, where would it be and why?
Like I said, let's make them quick. One sentence. Okay, Sandman, go.
I'll pick.
Let's go. Quick.
Washington.
Okay.
Reason?
I don't know. I think the place is pretty cool. And
okay,
I've heard good
Matt,
things
go.
about it.
New Mexico. I like the desert.
Okay, Juggz, go.
California, because it has a wide variety of terrains in it, and weed. I like places. Yeah, no, I don't smoke weed, but I like places that have a lot of variety instead of corn like Ohio.
Too long, terrible. Beguiled, go.
Florida.
Because?
He likes alligators.
I like oranges.
Okay. Anywhere in the United States. Okay. Back to
Up
New York
to-
because I like New York. Anyways,
Tuh.
Next question.
Alright,
I'm already
Next
here.
question. If BWO was either A, the same size it is now and friendly, or B, the size of, say, Forge Hub and less friendly, which would you pick and why?
Sandman, go.
A.
Because
It's kind of easy. I mean, like, I like this tight-knit community, and I like how everyone is friends with each other, and like, I just think if it gets like super huge, like Forge Hub and stuff, like, it's just gonna be like full of chaos and like annoying 12-year-olds and stuff. It's like you don't want to deal with that.
okay. Next, my turn. I pretty much go with everything Sandman said, so I'm done. Matt's turn.
Yeah, size it is now. I mean, that's why I stay in BWO.
Jugg's turn.
Carrot.
BeguiledT's turn.
Same it is now.
Same it is now. Okay. Next question. Favorite member. I'll go first. Every one of them. Next, Matt.
Doesn't count. Favorite
Doesn't
member,
count.
one member.
You have to pick one.
Pick one.
You don't even have to give a reason why. You just have to pick.
Okay. Kilroy.
Fuck you, okay?
This is why he's mean to me on Borderlands
You
2
pick
game.
Kilroy for everything. What does he have that I don't have?
Gunners.
Who says that I don't have
Long
guns?
hair.
Okay,
I mean,
I
I'm
have
short hair.
Juggz,
Yeah.
Juggz, you answer now.
My favorite member?
It's not me, apparently.
It's no, it's Zach Sorry.
Okay, Beguiled.
I'm gonna say NY Sports because if I don't, he's gonna probably kill me.
All right, Seven Nation.
He's literally going to murder Beguiled. Beguiled's gonna be dead again.
He lives a block away, so you know.
Oh.
Seven Nation.
I'm gonna have to say Seven Nation.
All right, okay, come on. Pick someone else.
Okay. My husband Juggz.
Oh baby,
Oh,
I
you-
love you.
Actually,
Oh,
You get
you-
some good sex tonight.
Oh God. All right, and
Did you nudes?
I'd probably say Homestar. Like he always has something cool say. So Homestar.
And butts.
And
But
And what?
see this.
I'm not gonna lie, I was mesmerized by that picture he posted for like 10 minutes. Like I just couldn't stop staring at it. I was just like, oh my god.
All I saw in the Skype chat was like, "Here, have a butt." And I looked at the link and I was like, "Oh God."
It was like the most perfect like GIF too. Like there was no stops or anything. It just did it perfectly and just circled round and round. I'm just like, that is a nice butt. And I was just like staring at it, hypnotized.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
Best thing to happen. Best thing to happen in BWO within the past couple of months / year.
Sandman, go.
I'm not going first on this one. I need
I'll
to
go
think.
first. I'll go first. I would have to say Mini-Me's departure, if you want to go within the past couple months. And the reason why I say that is because what a lot of people didn't know that because it was never really brought out, but he was wanting to turn BWO into DTH. He was wanting to make he was wanting to basically get rid of BWO and just make us defend the house again. Or not again, but just make us defend the house. And because whenever we were all thinking about, bringing Halo 4 Mythbusters to BWO and everything, and he asked the original members, and he asked the original creators, and they were like, "We'll do it on one condition." And he asked them what, and they said that we changed the URL to Defend the House. We have a Defend the House homepage, and then have a Defend the House forum page. But
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
And then what Mini-Me said that would be good for us is he would let us have a Blackwater Ops looking theme with the Blackwater Ops logo and make it seem like while we're looking at the site, it's like Blackwater Ops when in all actuality it's just Defend the House.
Yeah.
So
Respect -1.
I don't know if he wanted the truth to be out or not, but he probably don't care, to be honest. But that's like the whole reason why, because like he was starting to be a major dick to the entire staff like the week before he left, and like one day I just kind of told him, I was like, if you're just gonna be a dick to everyone, why don't you just leave now? And then he was like, okay, and then he left, and I was like, good riddance. Like,
So wait, that entire thing where he was like saying like in the good and the I'm leaving it on back thread, that last post that he said. So he was basically like, that's like a whole facade, is what you're saying.
I don't know if it's the truth or not, but like I don't know if what he said was the truth. I had never asked him about it. I don't plan on it. I know that with the way that he was treating me after like he left and stuff, like he started saying bad things about BWO in posts, so I delete him because like I deleted one post without mentioning him because I was too tired to even tell him, so I just went to sleep afterwards. But it was because it said something, it was off topic and it said something bad about BWO, and then he made another post about it. Like, and is saying that. So I deleted again, and I told him on his VM, I was like, don't post off-topic stuff in that thread, please. We're trying to keep it serious. And then he told me to fuck off, so I infracted him for it, and then he left. So, like, I infracted him because he insulted me. Like, I was like being as nice as I could be. I was like, hey, please don't do this. It's against the rules, and we're trying to keep this thread, like, you know, perfectly like going forward. And he was just like, fuck off. And I was like, well,
Like, yeah, that's a dick move, right?
like seriously, dude. And then I infracted him, and he was just basically like, fuck this place, and then left. It's like, yeah, but that's honestly the best thing that I feel like has happened within the past couple months was his departure. Because I would honestly rather have James back as a web team than have Mini-Me back in admin again, simply because of the fact that he wanted to destroy Blackwater Ops and make us defend the house.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Not to say that James hasn't sabotaged the site in the past, though, but
it's just like that, like, and he almost actually went through with it, and like people were saying about how Squishy was a terrible admin. Honestly, if it wasn't for Squishy, we would be defend the house. Because Squishy, the whole reason why he didn't give Mini-Me as much power as Mini-Me wanted was because he knew that Mini-Me was going to do this because they were talking about it before, and he knew Mini-Me was just going to go through with the plan anyway. So he didn't give him, like, he basically gave him super mod powers with a couple of extra things. Like, he didn't give him full access to the site like Mini-Me wanted.
all right.
And that's why Mini-Me and Benjamin were freaking out on Squishy and turning the whole community against him.
That's probably why I never got my Microsoft points.
Yeah.
It's
To
been
be
like,
honest-
what? I became member of the month like in October. Still don't have my Microsoft points I was promised.
Unless if I buy a $10 Microsoft point card, you're probably not going to see him for a while.
Okay. So now that I've actually got to think about it, I would say the best thing to happen in BWO within the past couple of months / year is that we're still around and we still are BWO. In fact, like, just like, because there's been so many times where all the members started thinking, oh, BWO's gonna go down and stuff and all that. With every single like major person leaving, when all we ever really needed was just another person to step up in their place. Like when James left, we just needed another person to work on web team.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
managing the site, not like, you know, like, oh, James is going to destroy the entire site. We're gonna like die. You know.
I've actually seen that. Like, to be honest with you, I've actually seen quite a few members in particular, especially ones that really want to, like, they came back because they want to contribute. They feel like they want to contribute to something. So that's good to see that. I'm glad I'm seeing that.
Yeah, like if I come back and see that this site is no longer, if I ever leave and then I come back and see like that like BWO is no longer called BWO and stuff, like I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Yeah. Like, you shouldn't leave so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, like I was one of the people who like furiously defended like the name of BWO and stuff because like that's how it all started. It's always going to be BWO. I don't want to see it as anything else.
Because like, what is it? Me, you, and then me, you. Well, because this is what I think of it as. Like me, you, Juggz, Kilroy, a couple other members like Homestar, Magoo, everybody else. I feel like we're just really the lifeblood of BWO at this point.
We kind of are.
I should have said Matt and McGill too, so they don't get left out. But you know,
You dick.
Dude, honestly, Seven Nation is like one of my, and I'm not like sucking up. I'm just being real. Like Seven Nation is one of my favorite members here because me and him have like,
Thanks, baby.
we kind of, I love you, but the whole reason why I like married him and everything is because like me and him just get along so well, and I love it. Like,
and the sex was great.
oh yes, he has a giant cock, large American penis, me small Chinese penis.
Just as
Okay.
you said that, Asian boy got on Skype.
He's listening in. All right. Yeah, Seven Nation. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say, I don't know. Let me think about this for a second.
All right, Derpy.
We can't think about it for too long because we're on an hour and 22 minutes.
Okay.
Like shit.
Dang.
I told
Derpy,
you.
what do you think?
MOP. That whole go, which, like I said in the previous podcast, that's not going to fully go away, but at least it's quiet down for now.
Yeah,
So,
at least people. All right. Like, thing is, it's like at least people are accepting of it and not like going nuts at like the fact that there is like its own thread,
Yeah.
its
not
own
being
spin
dicks
on
about
it,
it anymore.
and
I
not.
don't see how people can like be that like against it. Like I understand like, oh, I fucking hate that show, it's for little girls. Like, okay, you have every right to hate that show, but
But then
like
just go on
seriously,
and then
Well,
like,
be a dick to other people about it, yeah.
yeah, like I just
like,
don't
I'm
understand
not-
like
or-
if you notice, I kind of quit liking the show because like I thought it was cool at first, and then I just kind of got tired of it. Like, and then I realized, oh, this is a kid show. And I was like, okay, you know what, I'm cool. Like I dabbled in it. I enjoyed
mind
it for a
going
little
everywhere.
bit. I got out of it. I know it is. I'm tired. But I just don't see how people can like just be straight up against it, want to ban it completely. Yeah, I understand that like the staff did decide on banning it for a little, like not banning it like completely, but like
that was only
toning
because
it
was out
down.
of control.
Yeah, it was getting pretty like hectic, and then Lone Wolf wanting to be like, "Oh, we should become a brony Halo community." And I'm like, "Bro,
Yeah,
God,
no.
let me kill myself." Oh,
I love you, Lone Wolf, but that was kind of a
No.
a
No.
rushed statement.
I'm sorry, like I'm all for like what you like. Like the bronies can do everything, but Black White, like you could be like open white, like Derpy Hooves, being Derpy Hooves, My Little Pony avatar signature his own thread. You know, you could talk about it in the chat box. And I know that it says rules against the chat box, but Squishy made that rule,
People-
and I
people
like
make such a big deal out of it.
the rest
like,
of the staff was
it really
out of the.
isn't.
The rest of the staff was out of the whole banning MLP in the chat box. Just Squishy made it anyway. But like the whole reason why he kind of made like he was kind of not wanting bestiality chats in the chat box anymore. So that's understandable.
Yeah,
But like go ahead, talk about it in the thread, talk about it in the chat box if you want. I don't care personally.
Yeah. All right. Well,
But-
the thing is, it's like, okay, you know what? It's good to have that on the site, but at the same time, don't let it get out of control, and don't like get it to like a kind of level that would not attract members. If you're like going nuts about it, like take it somewhere else, because
Like-
this is mainly a gaming community.
Yeah. Exactly. Blackwater Ops is a gaming community, not a burning community. If you want to go nuts about it, go ahead at Equestria Daily. Like, you're full blown. That's why there's all kinds of communities on the site.
Or
Or,
whatever,
on
or
the internet.
whatever deepest, darkest corners of the internet you go
The
to.
swamps of 4chan. But
All right.
anyways, I want to mention that we're an hour and 25 minutes in, and we still have because I got reminded by somebody to wrap it up, but we still have 12 more questions to go.
Yeah,
through.
so let's pick it up. Seven Nation,
legit.
Beguiled,
It
say
doesn't
something.
it doesn't even matter. We can go for a while.
Okay.
Favorite food, beverage.
Honestly,
Favorite-
if it goes too long, then Seven Nation could just edit out most of the filler part.
Okay,
Oh
favorite-
wow,
favorite
Rugrats is on.
food-
Haven't seen
favorite
this in
food or-
years.
Rugrats is on.
Okay, favorite food or beverage? I'd probably say for favorite food, I would say mozzarella sticks or those or like these white cheddar curds that are at this. No, they're like it's like at this German restaurant that I go to. This authentic German restaurant, like the best burgers I've ever had in my life, and pretty good appetizers there. And for beverage, I'd probably say like there's like this really good like thing called like Izzy or whatever. It's like it's like a better substitute for pop, and it's like all fruit juice but like sparkling. It's really good. So I'd say that. All right, other people go.
Favorite drink? Let's see. I guess apple juice. No, apple cider. And then favorite food, fettuccine alfredo. Next.
My favorite drink is tea because I quit drinking pop, so I'm into tea now.
Who likes tea? I know a lot of people.
I like tea, motherfucker.
I love tea.
What? You got a problem with it? I'll shove my.
I love tea. I love tea.
Derpy, I got your points.
What?
I got your Microsoft points.
You do?
Yeah.
Why don't you read the code out online?
What? God, let me see this.
Okay.
Oh no! What is this?
I want to see it too before I answer my.
I gotta open up Fireworks to view it. Hold on.
No, just
Yes. My favorite food is chicken Alfredo with penne pasta.
Oh yes, you and me are the same kind. I'm glad that you. Skyrim quote.
Okay. Matt, go.
favorite drink. Green tea. Favorite food. Tacos.
Ryan?
Let's see. Favorite drink. I guess ginger ale. Favorite food. Pizza.
Boom. Done.
Okay, is that everyone?
Pizza. Forget about it.
Okay, team donut or team bagel?
I'm from New York. What do you expect?
Oh,
I'm from New York too. I know that feel.
Okay, team donut
bagel.
or team bagel? Please note that whatever answer you pick, if you pick the wrong one, I'm banning you.
Team bagel because I like
bagel. I
putting
like
stuff-
bagels.
Team
I like putting
donut.
stuff in my round shapes of food.
Team
So-
donut.
Team bagel.
Donut.
Yeah.
You guys are fat. Who said donut?
Yeah. Even the fat guy said bagel, and the fat guy's favorite drink is tea. Like, seriously, dudes? Like, I'm eating healthier than you? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you are. You kind of are.
Right.
You know,
You
it's
could have-
weird. I eat like 6 donuts a day, but I'm like not fat.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
serious.
Donuts a day.
Like for a month, I ate like 6 donuts a day because like Dunkin' Donuts had a deal like 3 for 6. I had like 6 donuts. I didn't gain any weight at all. I'm pretty happy.
I mean,
about
I
that.
said
Alright,
team
come on,
donut,
let's-
but even I don't eat donuts.
Alright, hey, let's
I don't
speed
eat
it up.
donuts that much. I mean,
Okay.
If
If
you
you
could
could
have
have-
one member who has gone return, who would it be and why? Sushi. I miss sushi.
I miss sushi. Yes.
Sushi. I'm sorry, but sushi. I miss him.
Sushi's gonna come back though, so it's all good. And he said he's gonna help pay for the site, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
gonna come back. So I mean, people who like definitely aren't going to though. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know any oldies that enough for them to come have come back.
for me, I
Same
kind
here.
of showed up whenever all of the bad people were like leaving, like rage quitting. So if I had to choose from those people, I would rather leave than have any of them come back because,
How
like,
about
seriously,
Iron Skull, yes.
Yeah, Iron Skull.
I don't even know
Yeah.
him. So, like, I know he's the founder and everything, but I don't even know him.
All right.
So-
I actually talked to him the other day.
Okay. Favorite game and why? Halo 2,
Why?
because Halo. Like, yeah, it's just the reason why it got an Xbox, pretty
Too
much.
long. Next person.
You bad son, you got beat.
What do you want for Christmas? Fire truck. What color? Red. Next person.
Seven Nation, go.
Oh god. Do I have to pick one game? Can I pick a series?
You can pick a series.
Oh shit, now I gotta pick between 2 series. I'm gonna say right now, Elder Scrolls, cause fantasy's cool, and the lore is retardedly expansive.
Okay.
And you can be whoever you want to be.
Okay, Beguiled.
Halo 2 multiplayer was amazing.
All right.
Derpy.
Final Fantasy IV.
Why?
Because Final Fantasy IV. Nah, but it was. I think honestly, through all the Final Fantasies I've ever played, which I haven't. To keep in mind, I have not played the entire series yet. I'm still missing. Haven't played 7, 1 or 2 yet. But just overall,
Have you played 10?
Yes, I played 10. I didn't finish 10, but I played
Have you
it.
played 40?
But
13. Oh god, 13 is like subjecting yourself to
I'm
torture.
so glad I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna have to take some very good motivation for me to play 13, 13-2, and then Lightning Returns whenever that comes out. But 14 Final Fantasy. I said what the fuck. Final Fantasy 4 was like the best story for me in all honesty, and I honestly need to play the interlude and I need to play the after years for the PSP. I'm going to get that eventually. But anyways, next question.
Yeah, you think that
actually, I haven't answered yet, so fuck you. And,
So fast we're forgetting people. Oh god.
That's what problem.
Our ratings are gonna
I'm the
go
last
down.
person,
So
so it's understandable. My favorite game would have to be Brutal Legend because,
Yeah.
well, for one, it was a fun game for me, but also because it had like the best soundtrack in my opinion. It's like, fuck off.
That's the one with Jack
I'm trying to rush it up. Yeah, that's the game with Jack Black.
Yeah, cool.
But like I feel like it had the best soundtrack because I just loved it because I'm a huge like metal buff. Like I love all kinds of like metal music. I love like all the bands like Death Clock, Tenacious D, all them stuff. And I felt like I loved the world of it. I loved just how fun the action was. I loved the soundtrack, and like there's not that many heavy metal games out there, or like heavy metal oriented games out there. Like the only two that I can think of is Brutal Legend and Splatterhouse, and Splatterhouse sucked ass. So
What was that other game? Twisted Metal. That shitty fucking.
Twisted Metal wasn't like exactly based off of like just heavy metal music. It was just like cars driving around shooting each other.
Yeah.
Which
Twisted Metal on the PS1 was fun. I don't know what
Always play that on PSP.
My favorite one was Twisted Metal Black, but like other than that, like the rest of them, I was either too young to remember or I didn't understand them.
Like legit, I think I played that game like all the time when I was little. Like when I was switching between my PlayStation 1 and my Genesis.
Okay. Auditor, I am not answering your optional
Okay,
question
hold
because
on.
that is just disgusting.
Humans
and I
are.
would probably say neither.
Let me just say
Because
something.
that's ew.
Let me just say something. Humans are animals. Boom. Your question's fucking done.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. Holy
let's
shit.
just move on.
I just destroyed your question.
Mercenary. Which console, current or past, could be used as the best anti-zombie weapon?
The GameCube. Because I remember that episode of X-Play when they tested out, like, what is it, Morgan Von Webb? She tested out the durability, like, what is it, durability of the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, and the GameCube still survived. So, I want to beat people with it.
I do have
do handhelds count?
Yes.
Then I would have to choose the original Game Boy, or no, the Game Boy Color, because that shit survived a nuclear explosion. How would it not survive?
No, I think it was the original Game Boy that called it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I could have sworn that the color of it was purple and it was see through.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the original.
All right, then the original.
I would
I fucking saw
say
that at
Game
Nintendo
Boy.
World.
It's a
I
game.
would say
years
GameCube
ago.
because I have an old broken down one that I can use. All right.
Plus, the GameCube has a handle that you can hit people with. You can hold it by and then swing people at with.
All right, Beguiled.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Which console
Make us go slow.
would or could be used as the best anti-zombie weapon?
Guess Game Boy.
I'm gonna use the N64.
Cool. That thing was a brick.
Yeah. All right.
It's like
Now
the
he
Nokia
asks-
phone consoles.
Now he asks boxers, briefs, or commando.
Boxers.
Boxers.
Boxer briefs.
Look at that odd one there.
Boxers and briefs.
Boom.
No.
Boom.
At
I
the
only go
same
commando when
time,
I'm in the shower, so.
Briefs over boxers.
You know,
Okay. Speed it up. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
No, you cannot have a
Let's
dollar.
answer. Or can I has a dollar?
No.
No. You can have a penny, but you can't have a dollar. Sorry, I'm a baller on a budget.
Gosh, okay. And the question: which members would you eat, marry, or? Oh God.
Personally, I would eat myself because I'm fat and I give a lot of nutrition. I would marry Seven
guys, you
Nation
gotta
because
go.
I'm already married to him, and then I would
Peace,
kill by
Peace,
Beguiled.
Bye, Beguiled. R.I.P.
And then I would probably, I don't know, I'd probably kill. Shit, this is a hard one. I'd probably kill Data for the simple fact that I feel like he's so weak and scrawny that I'd just be able to kill him with ease. So I don't know. I'm fat. I don't like doing work. So okay. Sandy.
Get to me later. Just pick someone else.
Derpy.
I'll eat. I don't even feel comfortable eating anybody. Who posted on this forum? On
wait,
this,
wait. I know. Okay, I know. All right, I would definitely eat Toasty Euro because it's a Toasty Euro.
Toasty Euro? I thought it was Toasty Gyro.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It's a Euro. Gyro. It's Euro. It's a Greek food. Get it
What?
right.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. It's like,
I didn't know that. I thought it was like the gyro, like a gyro, like a what is it? Like a mechanism, a gyro.
No. Euros are like it's like this lamb tortilla thing. It's really good. Try it sometime.
I did not know that. I have a friend who likes European cuisine, so I'll check her out and see what she recommends. But anyways, moving on. Go.
Who would you
All
marry?
Oh.
Magoo. He would.
Oh God. Yeah, Magoo.
Oh, 20 points. Give me my Microsoft points now.
Wait a minute. Or wait, Microsoft. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent.
Oh yeah, I still have
some
yet to
Microsoft
see.
points.
I still have yet to see. Oh wow.
Microsoft points. Here you go. $20.
All right.
Now, who would you kill?
Yeah. Kill. I'd probably not want to kill anybody.
You
Okay.
have to pick one.
Data.
Okay. Let's see. I would eat Kilroy because I don't know. If we was like both stranded on an island and we had to decide who would eat each other first through a game of rock paper scissors, I'd probably win. So eat Kilroy. To marry, I already sold my soul to marry Josh or Flutterig, as y'all know him. So that I'm pretty much got my hands tied. And to kill, I would kill Zagzari because there can only be one black guy on the site.
I don't know. That man would just shove you in his afro and then walk away. And you'll never be seen again.
Kid.
All right, I'm going to show you a picture of a Euro.
Okay. Matt, you answer.
Okay,
Well-
I would eat. Oh shit.
You would eat. Okay.
Yes, I would. No. I would eat. I'm gonna eat Auditor. And I'm gonna marry Juggz.
You already did.
I already did, so it doesn't even matter. And I would kill Beguiled.
Because he's already dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he always comes back to life anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
he dies every few hours, so it must not be too hard.
All right.
he's
And
like
Beguiled.
Kenny in South Park.
Yeah.
And Beguiled. Oh wait, he's gone. Hot Pockets or Pizza Rolls by Wicked.
Pizza roll.
I don't need either.
Because pizza rolls, you can only have like so many flavors. Hot Pockets, they pull out flavors out of their ass. And you just... Buffalo chicken Hot Pocket snackers. Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
I would have to go with pizza rolls because, like, I used to eat that shit every day after I got home from school. Like, and then, like that's what I would do is I would go eat some pizza rolls and sit down and like watch some Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Like that's all I would do. But like one contraption that makes me love pizza rolls so much is putting them on bagel bites because that is just like an overload of pizza and it's so good.
Fucking pizza on pizza on pizza.
Yeah,
Bagel bites. I get bagel bites all the time.
I love bagel bites, dude.
All right. And Monkey, is that everyone? Yeah, all right. Monkey asks, Blair or Serena?
Are you referring to Serena Williams? Because I would totally. Oh my god, you have no idea. Totally.
I'm sorry, I don't like colored people. I would. That was my most.
I forgot Juggz
Racist.
is racist in real life too.
That was my most racist white man voice. Because racist guys aren't actually hillbillies. They're guys in suits.
Sophisticated men.
Yes. I don't know what the hell he's asking. So.
I'm gonna Google this.
I don't know what he's asking either.
It's a question that you could probably get answered by Google.
Google, go.
The only Blair I can think of is like that Blair Herder guy on G4.
Oh, apparently it's from Gossip Girl.
Okay, so it's some blonde chick and some brunette.
I would personally go with
definitely.
I would go with the brunette. I don't like blondes.
Oh, the blonde is so much better looking though.
If she was a redhead, that would be even better. But I guess I gotta settle with brunette.
I'd go for the blonde.
Yeah.
Because Sandman's blonde.
No, actually, I'm brown.
He has sandy colored hair.
Just like Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, he's just a brunette girl.
So we technically have like 16 minutes left to spare.
Alright, cool.
Because it's like an hour and 43 minutes, but like we can have up to like 1:59:59. So.
Okay, well, I'm kind of starving to death right now, so.
I have to make dinner.
I have to pack for my vacation tomorrow, so I kind of have to wrap this up.
Okay.
Now.
Didn't even talk about.
You want to talk?
We talked about enough, didn't we?
You want to talk about news though, because there's some pretty big things happening in gaming right now.
Not that I know of. I don't know anything.
Steambox, new Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
the new Pokemon. Yeah.
Talk about the new Pokemon. Yeah,
that's gonna look cool.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know. I don't want to spend $260 on a single Pokemon game. So
yeah, no, I'm not gonna get it.
Out of the two legendaries, like there's like a Wyvern one and a Deer one. I'd probably go for the
one.
I'm going with the Deer. Xerneas.
I'd go for the Wyvern because I don't want majestic animals in my Pokemon party.
I want my beautiful majestic animals.
And for the record, I hated Shaman, so
I go with the Deer because actually I wouldn't even go with the Deer because the only Deer that's really cool was that one in second generation. I forgot what his name was. Stantler.
Like
yeah. Stantler will be always be the forever deal. Screw the Saucebuck or whatever. Stantler will always be the Deer. The Stag.
Right. Okay.
How do you feel about it being 3D?
I would be like super hyped up for it, but they already did that with Pokemon Coliseum, so it's like
Coliseum kind of sucked.
Coliseum.
Gonna be honest.
I actually liked
Gale of Darkness.
I really liked Coliseum.
I honestly enjoyed Coliseum, but I hated Gale of Darkness.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't a great game.
But it started you out with your Pokemon already at level 40, didn't it, or something like that? Like it started.
It was like 20. Or
yeah,
like
it started your Pokemon out not at level 5, so like that was kind of like that was different. But I just enjoyed it. Like for a 3D Pokemon,
it was enjoyable after you beat the game and you could have all of your like Sapphire version guys on there.
Yeah. I like the fact that you could like hook it up with the Game Boy Link cable because like what is it? Pokemon Coliseum and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That was the only reason I got a link cable that would link up your SP to like the GameCube, and then we would like I remember we would have like battles. We would like have like instead of having battles on the Game Boy, you would just like put all your Pokemon and then you can have battles on 3D on the big screen. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I do with my friends too.
for a 3D Pokemon game, it had everything that I really wanted. Like, you could run into the random... no, you couldn't run into random Pokemon, actually. You had to catch all the Pokemon from the trainers. They had to be shadowed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or I believe
That was the only downside. If they had wild Pokemon, I'd still be playing that today.
Yeah, if they had wild Pokemon, I'd still be playing it too. But they
need to make a game. They need to make a game like that's just full 3D, all the regions, all the Pokemon just go nuts.
I want a Pokemon Stadium 3.
Just make a Pokemon and MMO.
They have to make it. They have to make it. Look, there's already plenty of Pokemon MMOs on the internet, but they all suck.
No, but like a real one.
Like a real one, I don't know. They'd have to keep it up, and they'd have to. I don't know. You just have to see what they do about it, but I don't see one happening in the near future. Probably whenever people quit buying Pokemon games, whenever they release. Well, like on release, whenever people quit buying the new generation Pokemon games and everything, then they'll start releasing. Then they'll maybe bring in a Pokemon MMO, but I don't know. Whenever it comes to Coliseum, I felt like it had everything a 3D game had. Like the 3D game, it had good polished graphics. Like it looked like a cartoony game, and I enjoyed it. I thought it looked pretty nice. The battle animations were cool. That's the biggest thing about Pokemon X and Y that I enjoy is the battle animations.
Yeah.
The 3D look of it, I understand that it's still an early game. It's still probably in alpha build right now, but it kind of looks like an Animal Crossing game. It doesn't look that good. It looks pixely, and I don't like it. I don't like 3D games that have stagnant bases.
Yeah, and it's the cheesy characters with the little bodies and the massive heads.
Yeah, it's like Mii's. Seriously, it just I don't like that look. I don't like that look at all. But the battle animations look bad. Yeah. I do love those a lot.
I don't know. The starters,
Yeah.
They don't look great.
They don't look that great.
That fire type better not be a fighting type.
Since
ever since the
Gen
end
4,
of the
they
third,
look.
Yeah, ever since the end of the third gen, they haven't looked that special.
Yeah.
Generation 4, my favorite thing about that was
the legendaries.
Well, my favorite thing about the starter Pokemon of Generation 4 was you had a penguin as a choice, and penguins being my favorite animals. I just love that.
You told me you wasn't gonna be a penguin.
I didn't really pick Piplup though, but I do love penguins and I enjoy that. I picked for late. I picked for late game. That's what I did. I picked Torterra because he is just a beast.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He had the tree on his back, and he did so much damage and had so much health, and I just love that about him. When it came to Piplup, I understand that Piplup turned into an Empoleon later on, which was a water and steel type. But with it being a water and steel type, that makes it
combination.
That's quadra damage from lightning. Yeah. And most of the Pokemon in that game had lightning, and I was like, "That is not a smart idea."
Nope.
Let me get statistical with you. First of all, I'm gonna sound like a real fanboy, but first of all, steel doesn't affect it by lightning, you noob. It just does normal damage. So technically, it would just be 2 times normal damage. You're stupid.
Wow.
Pokemon game. Stop playing Call of Duty.
Okay. Wow.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt, Derpy. I'm divorcing Matt now.
Whoa. Derpy, I hate you so much right now.
I didn't do anything. He's just dumb.
Alright,
anything else to talk about before I take
Steambox
off?
is official.
Alright, it's official?
The Steambox is official.
I don't know what Steambox is.
Steam's console.
Oh.
Valve's homemade,
Just watch Half-Life Episode 3, or Half-Life 3, or whatever they're making that's involving Half-Life and the number 3. Just watch that be an exclusive, just so they can sell Steambox.
No, it's gonna be, you're gonna have all the games, from Steam on the console. That's right now. I don't.
Well, how would they fit all the keyboard stuff then?
Well, have you seen what is it, Big Picture mode on Steam?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's why they made that.
I'm guessing that's gonna be like the interface for the Steam
Yeah.
box.
It's gonna be running on Linux.
That's weird.
And actually, apparently you can install Windows as well. And
Oh, cool. That works because
Yeah.
I have a Mac,
So-
and there are some games that I can't play because it's only for Windows. So that works out for me.
So basically, it's
Reason
kind
for
of
me to get
like
it.
a computer.
basically, and I'm assuming you can plug in like a mouse and keyboard if you want, but it's
That reminds me of the freaking Alienware console that they tried to sell. That was literally just a tiny computer.
I mean,
Like,
this one, apparently they've got like a bunch of them in prototype right now, but the one they've released for public is called the Piston. It literally fits it like in your hand.
wow.
Yeah,
It's
somebody
re-
made a thread about that.
It's really
I seen
tiny. Yeah, it's made by XI3. I don't know. It
All
doesn't.
right, well, I might actually. I don't know. It depends, like what games are going to be out and whether or not they'll be for Mac, which will be the big decider for me to get it or not.
I mean,
But I don't know.
there's
We'll
always
see.
gonna be games. I mean, I think like this is really
See-
like.
Yeah, like same with the 3DS. By the way, like I'm still waiting for like the good games to come out for
Yeah.
that before I get it.
But I mean, like, since it's basically all the games on PC, I mean, it's like a better solution to a console for people who like can't afford to like build a PC or don't have like the resources to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, like it'll definitely run better if like your like PC is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't know, they don't really have much like stats here about the hardware, but it does say that it's gonna have a terabyte of hard disks.
Hard dicks.
Hard disks. Hard disks
What are you choking on, boy?
Oh God.
Hard dicks.
of hard disk space.
Well then, okay. I think on that note, I'm going to take off. See you guys later.
Well, before we do, why don't we just actually do a professional podcast and actually talk about what we're going to be talking about next week, hopefully.
What are we gonna?
Next week, I'm
gonna be
going to
on.
be listening in on the podcast. So,
Yeah, next week, depending on what day we record, I may or may not be here because I still might be on vacation. I don't know. We'll see.
and like
We'll
I
see.
said, if Sandy can't make up, I'll take his spot.
You do not replace me. No, but like Sunday night would work best. So if we do end up recording it on that night, then it is going to be delayed a little bit. But audience, deal with it.
Blip, blip.
Are you gonna have your computer or something with you so we can contact you?
Yeah, I will. Like the place that I'm staying at does have internet.
Alright.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Who's our next guest for next week?
I think it's Wicked, right?
Yeah, it's wicked.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you guys later. I gotta go.
Alrighty.
Alright, yeah, we should wrap this up because we got
We got literally like less than 4
hour and
minutes.
55 minutes.
And it seems
30
like
seconds.
sounds like on my end, everybody's mic is starting to F up now, so we should probably have
Alright. So yeah, I think we're done.
And honestly, I gotta go make dinner, which
Yeah,
is
no, I
my
need-
dad's gonna be pissed. So
Alrighty. This is BWO. Yeah, normal lives take over too much. Alrighty. This was fun.
it was
Alright, thanks for coming on the show, Juggz.
no problem. It was nice hearing all of your lovely voices.
Your husband's voice, I know.
Baby.
Don't worry, I'm giving you the D later.
Alright.
Okay,
Peace out, you guys.
that's it for this
Bye,
episode.
everybody.
See you later.